Welcome to the podcast HASSDISCUSSES. I'm the host, Mike Lassman, here to do a review of Still Smokin' by Soulzay. Now, this came out in 2020, November 14th. And when this came out, this is the introduction for me to Soulzay. Now I was actually recommended this album by Vibe Malls, graphic designer of The Underground, worked for artists such as Jake OHM and Jay Green. Now, this is a great producer right there. Jake OHM, shouts out to him. But Still Smokin' has production from APOC Crisis, DJ Killer C, Drag, 5-3, Route 696, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And features from DJ Killer C, Ned Bundy, and Les. Les is a very popular artist from LA. Now, when I first got introduced to this album, I was like, what's this shit like? You know what I'm saying? And the one boy was like, Violence was like, this is some shit to smoke too. You know what I'm saying? And I was a little pothead at the time, you feel me? I was on off of it because of, issues with my parents and shit. I was getting in trouble, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I'm going to give this album a chance, you know what I mean? And the first introduction was Push and Rhyme. It's the first song on it, but Push and Rhymes has this beautiful Paul Hardcastle sample, and DJ Kill C does a great job with production on this. It's got this like triangle type of thing, and then this watery tropical fucking jazz sample in the background, and he's talking about pushing rhymes over state lines and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a fire song. It's one of the most chillest, slow type of groovy tracks right there. Ride with Killer C, it's a very good track. Fucking Killer C goes in with his verse. Killer C always goes ham with whatever the fuck he does. Now, Let It Get High was a little bit too bouncy, a little bit too lovey-dovey, you feel me? A little bit too repetitive for me. Not really that big of a fan of that track, gonna be honest. But Run Game, the music video was very well directed. Quality was perfect, and the aesthetic, the color grading was amazing. But the song itself is way more faster, but still a little bit bouncy. The bass, you can tell it's there, and it works so well. Like the bass. And Ned Bundy's talking about going killing in his backyard. And you know what I'm saying? All shouting out Doom Shop and shit in the track. And the mixing for fucking Soulzay's vocals, like a lot of people see it like, it sounds like this, you motherfucker. And I'm like, yeah. So what? Suck my dick, yo. Like, I love the way he mixes his vocals, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I love that shit. Back to Back was alright. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie. But Low Profile, it's groovy, straight up. It's got this like fucking saxophone instrument in it, and it's just fast. It's got the perks that, you know what I'm saying, and APOC goes in, and Les goes in on his verse and shit, and but I would say that I do like Soulzay's verse way better on that, but I'm glad that they worked together on that one. The good move for Soulzay. Well, this was pretty good, but I'd have to say Never Switch was fire. It really echoes what they would, eventually work on in the slow burn. It's a great, it's like a song on the slow burn, but not, you know what I mean? But Drag's in production, you can tell he takes it very serious, and he's really able to go in with that production on it. But I would say that the outro, Kick It Like This, is a way more, it's hazy, it's chill, it's smoked out, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It's a very good instrumental by APOC Crisis, and it's a great outro for this album. The cover design is beautiful. It's got it's got herb all over it, you feel me? And the way the font is for Soulzay is very well done. And I actually have a CD of this myself. I used to have a Hyundai, and I would put this in the car and listen to it all the time because it didn't have like a Bluetooth option. And so I would always listen to this album. Like I know almost every lyric back to back, you know what I'm saying? But this is this is my favorite Soulzay project. I would say that even though people, their introduction to him was Empty Vessel from 2018, this was mine, and I cherish this one Someone told me All Profit was way better, but I would agree that Rob Sky's production was insane on that. But I would have to say that this project is better. Like there's better. There's features on it. I don't even think the last one has features. And I do think that the production is way more groovy. But I do think that All Profit, which is the project released before this, has really good high points to it. And I think that Soulzay has continued to show that he is an amazing artist with his recent project with Slim Gorilla, an underground legend right there. Slim Gorilla as well, but I really think that they could just do way more fucking projects together and shit, and I think it would be amazing. I think everything they do together is fire. Like, as soon as I heard what happened to G Shit, I was like, what the fuck? What happened to G Shit is one of the best fucking funk songs ever. Kevin DeCrete went in, but I think what we need to see from Soulzay is a Kevin DeCrete project. But I don't know if he knows him like that. I don't know if he works with him like that, because I know he only got on that beat because of Slim Gorilla. I think that's what Slim said in the interview, is that Kevin sent it to him. But, I'm not really sure. I don't know. Maybe next time I speak to either of them, I'll be like, yo, you should do this shit. It'll be alright. But Kevin DeCrete, his production would be perfect for fucking Soulzay. And Kevin has hella longevity, bro. He's been doing it since when Doom Shop fucking first started and shit. I do think what would have been, interesting would have been an MC Holocaust feature on this, but, I don't know what, MC Holocaust was doing at the time, but, I don't really know. It's none of my fucking business. You know what I'm saying? But another thing that I would like to see is Ned Bundy and Soulzay do a collaboration tape, because Ned Bundy brings this darker energy to, song tracks with the way he does shit, and his production is also well. And I think that Soulzay, he has a darker side to him. But, I don't know. But I think that Soulzay should do a more darker album. But I feel like his recent shit has all been like weed, slow burn, smoked out at the Statler, you know what I mean? But I think that I really did like his darker shit, and I think that he could go for that again if he really wanted to. But I don't think. Even I posted his song with Baker, Fire in My Gym, and he was like, bruh, like he swiped up and he was like, man, what the fuck, why you posting that shit? And I was like, bro, it's a good song. And he was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It's just I don't really rap like that anymore. And that song was really dark, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was kind of chill, had that I forget what type of song, what fucking sample was on it, but it was like a more chiller song. Chiller sample. The lyrics were very murdering. They're gruesome. They're demon shit, if you will. But I do want to see him do a return to that, and I think that I don't know, but I don't think he's going in that direction right now. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. The best instance of hearing a darker Soulzay on any project besides Empty Vessel, obviously, would be his contributions to War Before Civilization 1726. That's a project with Doom Shop, and it has a couple songs by DJ Koz on it, but another song by Drag. Drag shows how he can make more darker beats. We obviously know him for the more rather boom bap sounding stuff as we've seen on the Slow Burn, but Drag does have a darker side to him. As you can see, all the songs 1726 and this bitch on that project, but and Jake really comes in with some very good beats on that one. I just want to say that will be my next review that you will hear after this, or I don't know when it will be released, but in general, I'm gonna do a review / I might do a reaction maybe of War Before Civilization by Doom Shop. It's probably my favorite. It has some of the favorite works by any of the artists on it, like ever. You know what I'm saying? Especially East Down to South. It's got like this crazy verse by Soulzay on there. But anyways, thanks for listening or watching to this review of Still Smokin' by Soulzay. I think that if I had someone else on this episode, we could, like, if I had Vibe Miles on this shit, bro, we could talk for this shit for an hour. Shouts out Vibe Miles. I don't really talk to him like I used to, But I really think that he was a great guest on my podcast, and I will get him on again. But be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this podcast if you know anyone who likes this album, and give me some recommendations for reviews, reactions, or analysis. Peace out.